And welcome back to Unsealed and Revealed. I'm your host, Terry Smith. This is the web series from Sideshow in which me and two of my geekiest besties do our best to deliver to you the ins and outs of the latest and greatest offerings in the 6-scale community. Paul, of course, is going to be online in the chats handling things in the Facebook group, Twitch, and YouTube. He is, however, having some technical difficulties with his audio. I don't even know if he can actually hear what I'm saying right now. He does have full moderator abilities, though, so he will be hanging out in the chats with you guys and handling mining all the P's and Q's and making sure that everything gets directed towards me in our chat here. So we're going to continue with business as usual in that regard. Yeah, this is a special edition of Unsealed and Revealed. We have some tricks and treats, so to speak, in mind for you. Guy is there in the Sideshow studios. Guy, I really thought he'd be on camera by now. I wonder what he's got planned. Probably doing some makeup.
That's it.
Guy?
That's it.
What's
Terry.
going on?
Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. They had me in the chair. I said okay, and I got to be honest, I can't do it. I watched the film. Still stuck in here, not getting that out. So today I'm saying no to this.
Wow.
I'm not going to do it.
Wow.
I'm not going to do it. I will do just about anything for the audience, but it's scary. Get out. Yikes.
I gotta say, man, I don't know. I don't know. This was the best time, man. We're already having technical difficulties, and now this is going.
Well,
on.
this is I'm the technical difficulty in this one here. I'll throw on away. I would have worn the little hat. I would have done that part, but I don't think I need to see myself looking like that.
That horrifying, huh? Yeah.
It's a heck of a thing. I mean, even if it's 6-scale art. As you and I refer to things in the 6-scale world as art, this is technically 1/6 scale art.
I legitimately never knew you had a problem with clowns.
Yeah, I said no. I said no. I would.
Oh, hi, producer Alan.
All right, I have an official statement here. I have Guy's official contract. Can we get a close up of that?
We've all had to sign that. Yeah,
it's
not the first time I've seen it.
Guy's official contract. Let me read this to you. Section 1A. It's clear. Right here in Section 1A. As mandated in this legally binding contract, Guy is required to dress up as all of the following: elves, monsters, superheroes, supervillains, wizards, sports heroes, sci-fi characters.
That could be a preview.
Wear a tuxedo. Wear a Speedo. And last but not least, this one's even highlighted. Dress as murderous clowns. Look, it's right there.
So is that a female clown that likes to kill people?
This is legal. It even says official Sideshow document right here. And you know it's legal because it's Sharpie on printer paper.
8.5 by 11.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's 8.5 by 11.
It's hard to get more official than that.
Guy's officially in breach.
Well, and I signed it too.
Well, wow.
All right. Well,
might be time for
we'll have a bonus at the end where you see me all in makeup. I guess.
Yeah,
So I guess I gotta go do it.
If he's not willing to do it, I'll get someone else.
Okay, wow, Guy, you have some decisions to make there, man.
See, and
looks like your job might be in jeopardy.
I thought when I said no, it was really never mind. I guess if you read this in the mirror, it says no. This show is on. We're going. Is apparently what we're doing here. So, but
so what are we going to do? Are we going to get you in the chair and get the makeup on, or
you know what? Let's do the figure first.
Alan didn't say whether he was going to actually just proceed with the show. He didn't give me any direction here, so I guess we could just go ahead and go on with the show.
Yeah, he's got a roller and white paint. I don't know how this is going to go. It may be a very quick makeup test.
Well, it's better than a hose.
Exactly. Well, right there on the box, there he is, Art the Clown.
Right.
And very messy. Very messy guy. There is going to need to be some cleaning products used to get the stains out of that costume that he has there. But photograph of the figure there, along with stating that it is from Damon Leon's Terrifier, Art the Clown. We're going to spin her around, and we see, ow! red version, a little slightly different. Yes, the entire box has a bit of that blood spatter, and it is a book-style window box. All right, so we've got him in there, and we've got a snapshot of the terrifying dude right there.
Guy, do you think that that's the dude, or do you think that that's the figure?
The dude. The art
No, not
here.
Lebowski.
So
Not that dude.
it is a single tray with a top cover on there. So in here, we're going to have our figure.
All right, show me.
He is going to have 2 additional hands. One already molded in with a kind of an art scalpel style blade. I believe one that you and I discussed is one that you have for art projects. We have more of an open hand for holding weapon number 2, the hacksaw, and then the figure himself. So what I'm going to do now is take Art, put him right up here, and pull these out. And we're going to do a little close-up here on the guy, starting with the head sculpt of this character. What was interesting about it, I watched this film for the first time last night. I had not heard of this. But he is new into, from 2016, new into the horror genre. And the slasher movies to me have always been kind of farcical and silly. And if you like slasher films and gore and this, that, and the other, he is up your alley. That's for gosh darn sure.
Okay.
But let's take a look at the way the head sculpt is done. They have done a really nice job on here that we do see in the film that we're not really sure if this is his face, a mask, what's going on with it, but we do see makeup being applied to it and then putting the cloth covering for his head over himself and then slapping the hat on over it. And they have gone and done that really, really nicely, where we're getting a nice clean break in the sculpt of it, as well as in the paint. They are a slightly different color between the cloth and the that we'll call the face makeup look to it. Another kind of interesting thing here, if we can do a close-up here on this, which is, I know is very, very scary.
Oh,
what the flip?
Speaking of scary, Jesus.
Guy, when you are...
Whoa!
What the hell?
We do have a show to do, Guy. Please. When you are... I'm forced to dress up. So please, can we see that contract again somewhere? Bring it up on screen, because I'm not paid to do this. You are paid to do this. And it looks like you started halfway through there, Guy. It says, dress as murderous clown. You had a couple of whiskeys, but you still signed it.
Oh! Wow!
Official side.
That is... Oh!
I need a better agent, is what I'm finding. Where are we at, guys?
Wow!
Let's get to this.
Okay! Paul, let's... Oh, God.
I'm going to have a stroke.
Okay! All right.
It's right, everybody. We're live.
Oh! Jeez, and I have to look into a monitor, so I can't with the peripherals. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, back to the... Yes.
Tighten up, Peter. Tighten up.
So happy. So happy. This has better be a meme by the end of the day.
Oh. All right, so back to our 6-scale figure and the show. Here with me, my lovely assistant.
Yes.
Oh my God. If we do take a look, actually, can we get a close-up on the sculpt? And you're going to see just how similar these two are. One thing we see when he does dress himself in the...
I wish I was in the chats right now. I can't wait to rewatch
Wow. As we do...
Okay, Guy.
Oh God, he's sitting down at the
like a pro,
floor.
brother.
This is... Oh.
God, we've got 45 minutes.
Okay, so back to my con, back to the close-up here. Can we get that close-up on the figurehead sculpt?
Yes,
Because
professional.
this is either a really great design or an absolutely beautiful artistic kind of exchange here. When we see him put the hat on in the
It's a
film,
great hat, guy.
in the film, it does have a small little elastic band on it. And he's, geez, I gotta look at him behind me. Snaps. He snaps on over his head. And there's a little elastic line. If you see there, can you see that little line there?
Yeah, I see the line.
That is that tiny cord. Now, it could very well be that what they were able to do is in a mold where you normally have a mold line is just decide that that's where it would be. And it worked artistically for it. So it's a really kind of cool idea if that's what indeed they did. But I will be honest.
Make the best of it.
My thought process at the moment is not incredibly clear.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna. No. Wow, I'm. Woof. I did not expect that. And if there was any not safe for family viewing words used on my end, I do apologize.
I think we're allowed like one F-bomb per show, guys, so you're in good shape. Yeah, you didn't violate that part
just
of the contract.
Wow. But
carry on, please.
Okay, good, he's gone. Please tell me he's not going to be there the whole show. Okay.
Best thing ever.
There we go.
Composure.
Back to the sculpt there. We do have a very bright eye looking there, and that wet mouth. Yes, he did have kind of bloody, gory teeth, almost a kind of a blackish chrome. We never get a tight shot of the way the teeth are of Art the Clown, but this is definitely what we did see film-wise, and kind of a neat idea to have those eyes looking up, the exaggerated nose and cheekbones there, and yes, the splatter done on him. So spin that all the way around. But like I said, I think it's a neat idea. If perchance that was the mold line that just happened to actually also work for that, or if they sculpted that in. Either way, it is a neat idea. So we're going to work our way down on to Art the Clown's suit. Jesus!
All right, I better get some Alan, this was worth driving in for.
Oh my God. This is way better than I could have anticipated. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Efforts were not in vain.
All right.
Efforts were not in vain.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Continuing down to the costume of the figure.
Yes.
Is incredible that this is the way Alan's getting rid of me. I should just make sure I have a heart attack right here on the show and drop. That's the way it went. Yeah, but it's been an incredible journey, and I'm really glad to be here with you folks. So let's work our way down into the outfit. First, I'm going to spin it around to see that the outfit does have a functioning zipper going straight down the back. Very nice silken material used throughout. We've got that double collar up on top, and the little balls there in the front, and a little elastic there on the wrists, and then down on the ankles. It's a very simple style suit, but it's very nicely done. He is a tall and lanky character. When you see him throughout the film, we actually kind of see him in well-lit areas versus normally keeping dark in slasher style movies. Mm-hmm. But we also get a lot of head-to-toe shots of the guy walking around. And so you do see how tall and lanky he is. And so they've done that.
And it's a great performance, too.
He does it. Yes, I was reading a little about the actor who did it, who did study some mime and used that a lot.
Effectively,
used that a lot throughout his performance and doing it. Particularly as those who probably have seen the film, never speaks, never says a word, never utters a sound. And so that was an interesting idea. to do it. And so they've done a nice job with it. Now, the next bit of sculpting is going to take us down to the hands. The hands on the figure that are going to come attached are, we're going to say, a semi-relaxed, not quite claw-like style, but more of a relaxed. And we do see him do kind of some hand mime style clowning gestures, and so these work great for doing that. Yes, his gloves were never clean. No, come on, Terry.
Sorry.
Jeez. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. This is. Can we do a Care Bears episode next? This is I need something on the other end. But anyway, okay, back to the hands, and we're going to do a little close up on that. We never see him with clean gloves or anything like that. They're always in a bit of disarray, almost a dirty gray white, and they have done that with the paint and sculpt on here. A few nice washes of kind of probably a lighter black, as well as the blood all the way through. Takes us down to the next sculpted element. Those are his shoes. You know, and this is, we've done clown shoes once on the show before, but this is a very traditional style clown shoe. I am going to lift the leg up. That is a lace-up boot style. Mm-hmm. Really nice paintwork on that. I think it's a size 26 on there.
Just about, yeah.
While I've got that up, that does let us see the articulation point on here that we, of course, can pivot the entire foot. As you see there, it is a fully sculpted piece. So we are able to do a little tilt and lift that way. But there would be no reason to have a cut boot when it's kind of a short 3/4 boot. But very nice paintwork on there, including the metal-like eyelets. And do it, Terry. Do it, Terry.
It's time for tread wash.
Kaboom! All right, big clown shoes.
Optimus Prime.
Don't have a ton of tread, but why would big clown shoes have a ton of tread? But they have gone so far as to actually give that paint application as well. So they've kind of dirtied and scuffed it up from his wandering around doing his diabolical deeds. So that takes us to the last of that sculpted element. And the outfit and such. I'm going to move him to the side and talk about the accessories that come in it. As we saw, Terry did it. It is featured in the film. We're going to close up on this. I believe in the very beginning, we see him kind of creating some different weaponry things and kind of putting together what I will think was kind of like a sack full of different weapons throughout. And this is one that he uses. And what's neat is they've gone and sculpted it in, and it is all one piece, versus the probability if that was a loose piece that you would lose it. So it's already in there. Yes, very dirty,
I would totally
bloody
lose it, guy. Yeah.
Hand as well. So we've got that guy there.
I'm practicing my posing.
Yeah, you and I are going to have a ton of that for sure.
Right now.
Okay, next up is the other hand that's going to come for the figure. And this one here is a gripping hand. Also, again, done with that blood and gore. And that can be used with probably one of the more gruesome scenes in the film is done with a hacksaw. And that is here. They've done a great dirty wash throughout the metallic look. And it does have that duct taped on handle. When you have an old tool, sometimes the person will decide to duct tape the two halves of the handle on. They have done that there. So we've got that there. And what I do want to show is the hand connecting to it, because I thought this was kind of fun.
Yeah, the way that he's holding the finger there, it's
yes, it's some people drink their tea with a pinky out. Art the Clown,
water. Yeah.
Apparently, is a pinky out while using a hacksaw kind of guy.
As one should be.
This is, through all of my home projects, I don't know that I've ever held a hacksaw with my pinky extended. But maybe it adds for those really fine detail cuts.
You really haven't lived.
Guys. Exactly. That's for the fine detail cuts. So that takes us through the accessories. That takes us through the head sculpt in the outfit. So now let's get to some articulation. All right.
Okay.
We've got a traditional ball-jointed head, allowing us to swivel around. Looks like he's saying no, but apparently I'm never saying no to these shows again. Now, you know, I should have sat for the makeup because if I sat for the makeup, I wouldn't have saw that. And
let that be a lesson to you guys.
Yeah. Let that be a lesson to me. Just do the makeup. Just say no. All right. So this is me throwing the hands up. Okay, that's it. I'll do it. So we get a little above 90 on an extension to the side with the arm. We do have, and hopefully you can see through kind of that puffier clown suit. We do have a butterfly joint there on the shoulder. So we're getting a lot of movement there. We're also able to swivel said bicep. Okay, down onto the elbow. Yes, we get a double bend to the elbow, which makes perfect sense. We'd want that. Classic. Classic really wrist joint there. So, hey, there we go. There we're doing mime. I'm stuck in a box.
There is some very solid range of motion there.
Very solid range of motion with that one there. Yeah. I'm going to lift the arms up and out of the way, and we're going to talk about the chest articulation. Now, I'm feeling through the suit. So I'm going to be telling you where they are. We have one right here, torso, and then we're going to also have down by the waist. Torso allowing us to bend downward and bend backward. That's me. That's me with my contract negotiations. Throwing the hands up, back, just do what they say. We are also able to tilt and rotate. Of course, you're able to replicate that as well down here on the waist. We can also twist down at the waist, taking us down to the hip joints. Okay, for our leg, we already saw the ankle joint and how that's connected with the boot, but we can go straight out to the front. And hey, Tread Watch Part 2, for those of you that may have missed it the first time. We are able.
Tread Watch Part 2.
Tread Watch 2.
I didn't know if I was supposed
Tread
to
Watch
join
2 is actually coming out when Terrifier 2 comes out. You'll see the trailer for Tread Watch Part 2.
Can we see that again?
So we do have the pivot there in the thigh as well. And we get a double jointed knee on our murderous clown. Right there. And again, as I said, that's allowing us our pivot and tilt with our boot to the side. Nice full range. Joe, come on. I have to watch the you know, most of the time.
Stop clowning around, Paul.
Most of the time, we take questions from the audience. Today, I actually have a question for the audience. I did find out that this film was actually funded by an Indiegogo.
Indiegogo.
Indiegogo. This was, so in other words, it was done by fans. So I'm curious if anybody watching today was part of that Indiegogo campaign.
Ooh, yeah.
So if you are in the chats and you did donate to help make this movie get made, please let me know. I'm curious about that. Without further ado, could you show me the poses you'd like me to do?
Yep. I can do that. Yep. Hang on.
Or you can tell them to Paul. Paul will act them out.
Unplugging my earphones.
And I will duplicate them, you know, so we've got it's live figure modeling here. That's what we call art. I don't know.
So,
okay, just stop.
Really quick before I get up and do this, guy, I would like to ask Paul if we have any questions. I know that Paul is legitimately having some mic issues, so I'm hoping that he'll actually type some out there in the chat, and I'll be able to relay them to you. Unless that mic issue has been resolved. But in the meantime, I do have. Oh, come in. Yeah.
Are there double jointed elbows?
There you go.
That wasn't a definitive yes or no.
There, kids. Just look.
Yes.
Yes. It's a double jointed elbow and a bicep swivel there, so I can say, okay, enough with the clowns.
Did you already talk about the material on it?
Yes. It's a silken rayon blend. uncomfortable.
I can't even with you two.
No.
So, Guy, getting back to the figure,
Yes.
you have here. You're gonna need the job well done, Paul. You're gonna need this. and you're gonna need a
Okay.
little tool, obviously.
Swapping that handout.
Yeah. So my take on this, what I'm getting from this is, while there's quite a bit of range of motion, solid articulation in the figure, very impressive actually with the double jointed, the amount of bend and range of motion that you have with it. I'm thinking that given the accessories that we have, especially, that you're going to go more for presence with this figure. Because he is often, especially at the beginning, this shadowy, well, not even shadowy figure, just this horrifying figure that's just lurking, stalking, just has this just gross. He's just.
He's just.
I'm just going to go ahead and just try to do like a pose with presence, so to speak. Posing with presence.
Isn't that our holiday special?
That is indeed going to be the name of the holiday
That's
special.
our
Sorry
holiday
to give that away
special.
so soon, Alan. That's yeah. Didn't intend to do that, but I think that just I'm kind of thinking that just having him sort of hunched
Okay.
and holding it in his right hand, obviously because it is a right hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you just sort of kind of have him hunched and just even throw his left shoulder forward like he's slouching. So just have him slouched and holding this up, and then make sure that you tilt that head down towards the camera because he's looking at you from beneath his eyebrows, and you really want to get that look of menace on his face.
Okay.
It's a
Now, what
very
about the
simple
legs
form.
there, Terry? I was watching where your arms were located, so kind of wanted to, particularly when you have an over-exaggerated shoe, this massive shoe, it's really going to change if I'm going to be pivoting and turning out. So you want it as a
Don't like that.
little more than a
Heels-
V.
Heels together and a little bit more than a V. Not I would say a solid 55 degrees.
Okay.
And as close as you can, get those heels together.
Okay. Putting the legs as close together as I can. And then...
And I would lock knees. I know I typically say you need to hit every point of articulation, but for this, yeah, just lock those knees together, man.
Okay, we're
Just
going to
have
try
them
and throw the
standing
legs
as
together.
tall as possible.
I'm going to now move the feet outward. I'm going to spin him.
Okay.
Now, this figure doesn't have a stand or anything like that. Of course, because of the large shoes, he's going to stand pretty well on his own. But, of course, I'm also rotating him.
Especially if it's leaning
Probably
forward.
not something that people are going to be doing at home on a turntable.
And you know what? Take that arm, his left arm, and straighten it completely. In fact, let's go ahead. I'm going to stand up again and just kind of show you what I mean.
Okay.
But he's going to be holding that knife, obviously. And
Right
watch
about
the
chin
feet
level
line
where I've got
together,
it.
And then arm straight down and like a little bit back.
A little
Have the
backward.
shoulder-
Okay.
And like maybe have him like leaning forward just a little bit.
Okay, I'll do that through the torso instead of at waist.
And typically I would say do a torso twist, but not this time.
I could do something like that, but I'm not sure. In all honesty, you would notice with the kind of loose quality of it. I have done it slightly, but we'll see if that really is portrayed through.
Now, I know that there's probably going to be somebody out there who's going to say, well, that's it? You needed Terry for that? But the thing is that with a character like this, it is going to be more about presence. And Guy, I'm noticing now, just go ahead and tilt his head down again. Like just have him like looking out from beneath his eyebrows at us, if that's possible. Is that something we can do?
He rotates, but as far as a front to
okay.
a top-down pivot, we can get a little bit back there. But as far as our forward,
Okay.
that's about as far as we go. Now, because he is done with the eyes in a upward kind of top of the under the eyebrow look, which we do see him in quite a bit, let me know if I'm able to get the look that you're talking about by moving that chest
Yeah,
a
do
little
that.
further forward.
Do that, man. Exaggerate.
Does that
Just-
work for you?
That's it.
Now,
That's it.
how does that work with the arm being, because now with it being straight down, there we go. That's straight down now.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a little, yeesh, just looking at it here in 6-scale form. This has been a show, folks. This has been one heck of a show.
That's good, man. That's good. That's creepy. That's creepy.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
really, really.
Yeah, having it with that upward glance, it's something that I appreciate when we get on a 6 scale figure that I'll say is quite specific. When the eyes aren't a straight look ahead, we'll get them off to the side or something like that. And I don't mean ones where we're able to actually physically move the eyes in the figure, but when they give it quite a specific look. And we do see his character kind of look under the eyes like that quite frequently.
Yes.
In his menacing look. And so there we go. Yeah. There's a great look that you can see, just that kind of weird, the black around the mouth. We're not sure if that's skin or makeup. The very dark gum and kind of bloody and wet teeth to it.
Before we move on to the potential next pose guy, I want to go ahead and interrupt briefly to say that I think that now we should probably go ahead and start our Guess the Reveal contest. We are doing a Guess the Reveal contest. That's right. Not sure if I mentioned it before in the show, but so those of you at home, if you're so inclined, feel free to let us know what you think next week's figure is going to be by just hammering out as many guesses as you like on your keyboard. Paul the Clown will be monitoring it from his seat there in the studio, and he'll let us know when we have a winner. Guess as often as you like, and just the winner, of course, will receive a copy of the Daniel Picard book, Figure Fantasy, which, as we know, has been something we've been giving away a lot here on the show. It's a fantastic book of 6-scale figure photography. Canadian artist Daniel Picard photographs 6-scale figures in natural lighting and composites them into real world environments, as you can see right there with Yoda blasting those stormtroopers with the force wall. I believe he's looking at a cell phone with a Jedi
he's
logo
selfieing himself. If you when you actually have the physical book, you can see that he kind of has the Jedi Order or Jedi Council kind of floor pattern there done as a cell phone cover.
I just assumed that he was. Irritated at having his texting session interrupted by the stormtroopers.
It could be.
Not now. Yeah.
We're not sure.
But anyway, so yeah, start hammering it out. I'm kind of curious. Guy and I don't know what this figure is going to be either, so we're going to find out at the same time that the rest of you do.
Let's be honest. I never know what's going to happen on this show.
Very clearly that none of us do.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Oh hey, look at bro.
What's up, bro?
Looking good, bro.
It's Barry White.
Hey Barry Smith.
Barry Smith.
Barry White.
The White.
Hey,
Barry the White.
Barry. It's
Barry Smith, obviously.
Are we actually just going to reveal it without the guessing part, or
no?
Okay.
Barry. I mean Terry. Don't you
Terry,
watch
dude,
the
you're
show?
Barry. Yeah.
Yeah. No. People.
Barry's a little bit older than me.
Yeah. The way it works is people guess in the chat, and then it gets revealed.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. I'm glad you're here to tell me these things, Barry. I'm so glad we brought you onto the show.
Yeah, it's cool.
Definitely
Mom says
contributed.
hi.
He's a doctor.
I wondered. Yeah.
Barry Smith, the doctor. Also a white wizard.
Are we all though?
Yeah. Well, he cut the beard.
It runs in the family.
Well, you said he's older than you.
No blood's here.
He's older by you. What? 6 minutes?
6 months. 6 months.
Oh, 6 months. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. Makes a lot more sense. So
that's a ghost joke for anybody out there who's a fan of Ghost. So yeah.
All right. Speaking of scary ghosts and scary things, shall we? Oh, geez. Even in the close up of the figure.
Yeah.
What shall we do? While people are guessing, I think we have time to do another pose.
I think so. Yeah. Go ahead and bring the. I just remembered that I have.
Don't tell me you have a rusty hacksaw. I don't want to know that.
I remember that I actually do have a rusty hacksaw out in my garage, but I'm not going to take the time to go get it. So I've come up with a suitable substitute.
Okay. I feel like I should hide. I don't trust you.
Plastic hanger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know that I want to see. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Oh God. I actually haven't quite decided yet. Because I didn't know if we were gonna go advance this far and do a hacksaw. But jeez. Is the hand that holds it the left or the right, Guy?
Both of his weapon hands will be. This guy is a right-handed murderous clown.
So, all right. So, one of my hairs hanging from this thing. I think it's mine. Might be my dog's. Okay. So, I think that because of the nature of the weapon, and we're gonna need to have him kind of coming at you. So like reaching out a little bit with have the right foot slightly forward, left hand reaching out, right hand all the way up like this.
Are we? Oh, okay. I was already starting with your other hand there. Okay, we're gonna do this here. You have it all the way straight out.
Yeah. Let me know if you need me to hit that again. And
I'm going to move the box.
I'll get it. I got it.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, we're bringing Barry in. Let's make it work for his money.
What's up, bro?
Thanks, Barry.
No problem, bro.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I forgot your brother's a heck of a surfer, too.
Much better than I am. Yeah. I think I've only ridden a board all the way in one time, and I was on my belly when I did it. So.
All right. Now, you did two things. When I first saw you do it, you had your left hand, the left arm actually kind of really crunched up, almost T-Rexy arm kind of thing, like so.
But I think what you've got there is great, Guy. That's kind of what we want.
Extended there, so.
Yeah, we want him kind of looking over the top of that hand, like he's reaching out towards his victim. Okay. And then of course we want this thing really up. I'm not sure. I can't remember how high the
we can go really high on the shoulder.
Really
so I'm kind of looking at what you've got. Could you hold your arm again? I don't need a full shot of you, but there we go. There's about the angle. Okay.
Like
now.
That. And we want the saw to be like at this angle, like it's getting ready to cut down.
Oh, okay. We're getting ready to cut down.
Yeah.
Yeek.
Yeah, right. Ugh, I'm just dreading it.
And we are going to right leg forward, left leg kind of a straight back. I'm going to tilt foot so we've got a front walking motion.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah.
That's it. Boom.
That was my heart dropping for those of you who, because at any point I'm waiting for Paul to show back up.
Yeah, if only Paul had come in like that, hacksaw and everything.
No.
That really would have made the show.
Well, it would have made something.
Because what happened before didn't make the show at all.
It would have made something happen, I'll tell you that much. This on. This show is always on. No.
Yeah, man, that's a great pose.
Well, for those of you that may have not seen, the other accessory from today's show is my contract. Which means I have to do this. I'm going to step out of the way. We are going to kick up the lighting a little bit here so we can seriously creep this guy out.
Guy, can we make one more switch on the legs a little bit really quick?
Okay.
I hate to be all nitpicky, but I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm still unplugged. Yeah, I'm still unplugged. And you've got him kind of like doing this, and that's cool. But I would kind of try to bring it together, just make him a little bit more like a straight line going up and down as much as we can. I'm not sure if that's going to affect the ability of the figure to stand upright.
Well,
you tell me.
I am going to very gingerly spin him around, but I have moved the legs a little bit tighter together.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to let super producer Sam know that I've just effectively done my weekly knocking over of Megatron. So I'm going to have to find a different place.
You know, it wouldn't be the show without you breaking stuff. Okay, pull up.
That is the 3-0 Megatron from War for Cybertron, everybody, and it is a great figure. I'm pretty sure that it's still in stock at Sideshow. But anyway, hear that, Megatron? We're not talking about you.
You know, Terry, this is the first time I've hid under the table, but I'm going to stay here
on camera. First time on camera.
Yeah, on camera that I've mid-show decided to cower under the table.
Just want to make sure that's clear.
We're doing it here today, and we're doing it for you guys. And we're doing it for you, Damien. It's all for you.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
this Damien is the guy who created this.
That was a very solid nod, guy. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm gonna give you points for that one.
Damien Leon, it's all for you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, let's see. Look how just creepy that looks with that light on there. Oh my God. Yeah, job well done.
It's interesting when you're talking about the light and being that this is, for all intent and purposes, this is a black and white figure. So we get a little hint.
There he
of
is.
red, and such. I'm not getting out from under the table. I'm not.
I see that we have Clown Paul there. Paul the Clown is there. Yeah.
But Terry, here's the thing. I asked, could we ever do a black and white show? Because we do have on Sideshow Collectible some really cool figures that are done in grayscale or black and white. Apparently, I did not make myself clear as to which black and white I was referring to.
Guy.
Yeah!
Don't look behind you. Don't look behind you, guy.
Hello. We have a winner for Guess the Reveal.
Well, we've got Paul the
thank
Clown
God.
on the show, so I'm assuming that means we have a winner. Yeah.
Well,
And the winner is
I was on the-
legitimately everybody who tuned into the show today.
Do you want to announce the winner, Guy?
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I do. Congratulations to you, whomever you are. You won because I
Adrian?
lost.
Adrian like a bantha on YouTube.
Adrian like a bantha.
do it?
Yeah.
Let's
see
why
what we
don't
got.
you
What we
do
got
it?
next week?
Ready? 1, 2,
Come on, Barry, show it off.
boom.
Holy crap,
Whoa.
that's cool. That's way cool.
That's big box.
Did not see that coming at all. And I caught a glimpse of the box when Barry was putting it up on the,
That
on the
is-
table there. Yeah, you got to work on that.
That is a
Barry.
big box.
I can take it.
Wow.
Later.
Oh my God. Yeah, later, dude.
So next week, tune in to
See you at dinner.
see our friend Paul, who is currently building his armor in the garage.
I am.
It's,
It's all duct tape.
I was going to ask.
It's all styrofoam and duct tape, folks. And brown shipper
Seriously,
box.
Adrian, email social@sideshow.com. Let us know what you won, where you won it, address, phone number. Congrats on the book. Here you go, Guy.
Congrats, Adrian.
And that's about all we've got for the show today, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
There's the book. There's the book that you won, Adrian. That's about all we got for the show today, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks for tuning in. Guy, thanks for being a great sport. Paul, thanks for taking one for the team and just really rocking that makeup and scaring the panther pee out of our boy there. Thanks to super producer Sam for everything he does to hold it together.
So,
Same
I'll
to
be on
you
screen
for
5 more
producers
minutes.
Michael and Alan. My brother Barry,
a good
appreciate
figure.
you being there.
Yes, it is. Look at that. He can even go cross-legged and sit down. Pizza parlor.
And again, thanks everybody at home for watching this show. And as always, until next time, don't forget to let your geek side show.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Have a